Flat Earth Perth has some questions, and I have the answers. Hey everyone, this is Kevo. Welcome to another video for Right Side Up, the truth review channel for you. In my last video, I showed clear evidence of the curve of the Earth, images that spoke for themselves, so much so that the only audio was some music. YouTuber Flat Earth Perth has commented on that video claiming that the visual result you are seeing is due to the mirage effect. He says that the rocks should be present in both shots but are hidden behind the mirage in the second. He suggests to do an overlay of the two images. Flat Earth Perth comments again, amazed that my video just showed him what he suggested. Perhaps watching the entire video before commenting has its merits. However, he still thinks that a mirage is hiding these rocks and that this video is a very good example of such an obstruction. Flat Earth Perth claims to have done this style of observation hundreds of times and suggests a possible way for the person who took this footage to either prove or disprove the claim of a mirage hiding the rocks. Also further suggesting to redo the observation in different conditions to get more detail in the cliffs. Well, I would now like to take the time to respond to Flat Earth Perth, and I will start out by saying I took this footage and I can disprove what you are saying, but I don't need to have someone shine a light from the vicinity of the rocks as you suggest. I will agree that there is a slight mirage effect, however in this example this would be hiding nothing. I understand that different conditions will possibly show more detail in the cliffs, but understand that at the same time this will probably increase the mirage effect, which then changes the detail of the analysis. Using the original footage and a couple of animations, I will provide further detail and hopefully help out Flat Earth Perth. Now, as I said, I agree that there is a slight mirage effect in this footage, but before we go too far, first you need to have a decent understanding of just what is going on in regards to a mirage, and these videos here will help you with acquiring that understanding. One of the understandings you will gain is that a mirage is on a plane that runs at an angle to the Earth's surface, and the surface area of a mirage is amplified with light and angle. The stronger the ambient light, the less transparent the mirage surface gets, so therefore, as a side note for Flat Earth Perth, in order to shine a light through a mirage from behind and have an observer view the light through the mirage from in front, you would need an extremely powerful light. Incidentally, you would also have to be behind or underneath the surface of the mirage, but seeing how flat earthers believe that the top of the mirage is the actual surface of the Earth, it makes me wonder why a flat earther would suggest this as an experiment. Flat Earth Perth points out that the bottom portion of the cliff is shaped differently, and I agree that this is the area where a mirage is present. However, it is nowhere near capable of being the cause of the disappearance of the rocks. By overlaying the two stills from the original video, you can see that there is very little distortion throughout the images, and the cliff face and lighthouse positions match perfectly. This is because the positioning for the two shots was on the same line of sight. This means that when you match the images to size, there is this much height that has been obscured, and the mirage area is just not big enough to be the cause. Flat Earth Perth would like to see a redo under different light conditions to see more detail, but first, why not examine this footage a little closer? In the same footage, at a closer distance of 6.3 miles, is this little headland called Dart Point. If we do the overlay test again, you will see land disappear on the vertical axis. So, with a bit of understanding of how and where and why a mirage appears, you can now be able to see the truth and realize that the mirage area could not account for this variation. Well, Flat Earth Perth, that should have helped you to see more clearly with just one last question to answer. You asked if you could use my video on your channel as proof of an inferior mirage causing obstruction. Well, in case you are still in denial, the answer to that one is no, you can't, because no, it isn't. If you got something out of this video and you would like to help spread the real truth, then simply like, share and subscribe. Drop a comment below to share your thoughts. Thank you for watching, and remember to search with an open mind, share what you find, and together let's get everyone right side up.